Alright, what's up you guys? I'm here with my top 5 least favorite pay-per-views of the 2000s. So that's 2000 to 2010. So, first off, we have WrestleMania 25. This was just, to me, kind of a wasted opportunity. The main event was just such a waste with Triple H and Randy Orton. That could have been a phenomenal match. The rivalry itself was actually pretty good. It was just the match did not pay off. You know, I was not a fan of the handicap match with Chris Jericho. Wasn't a fan of the Battle Royal, obviously. So, to me, this was just kind of an average pay-per-view. I don't necessarily hate it, but it's not one of my favorite WrestleManias, for sure. Next up, SummerSlam 2001. I just was not a fan of this event. I just think it had... You know, first we had The Rock and Booker T. Just not a fan of that match. You know, you had just kind of a lackluster card. You can see. It's just not really... I don't know. I mean, this was during the Invasion storyline, obviously, at WCW and WWF. I just, you know, you had pretty good Hardcore Championship ladder match. I just think it seemed more like a B pay-per-view, honestly, than a Big Four pay-per-view. I mean, you did have some good highlights, but at the same time, I just think it was kind of disappointing. That is not the main event I want to see, honestly. Really good cover, though. Alright, next up we have Armageddon 2004. I have always hated this cover, first of all. And this, you know, this listing here is just not that good. You have John Cena versus Jesus. You have Big Show versus Luther Reigns, Mark Jindrak, and Kurt Angle. You have a lackluster tag team title match. You have Spike Dudley and Funaki. You have a Dixie dog fight. And your main event is a fatal four-way match for the WWE title. It's not necessarily a bad match. I just think this is up there with, you know, Great American Bash, 2004 and 5. It's just not a good pay-per-view at all. Next up, we have Bad Blood 2003. I was really not a fan of Kevin Nash at this time. I was never really a Kevin Nash fan, to be honest. And, you know, him and Triple H inside of a Hell in a Cell, that is just like the last match I want to see. That's just me personally. And, you know, I do like Bad Blood 2004 a lot, but this one, I don't know. It's just, you know, you have the Redneck Triathlon with Stone Cold and Eric Bischoff. To me, I just really think this was a waste of a Hell in a Cell match. You know, it was kind of cool to see Mick Foley come back and everything, but like I said, I'm not a Kevin Nash fan, and it's just kind of unwatchable for me, this Hell in a Cell match. I really just did not enjoy it. And finally, yeah, of course, what else would you put here? ECW December to Dismember. You have one of the worst cards in history. And this was when ECW truly died. You know, Paul Heyman left the company. Him and Vince had a falling out right after this event. You had a good opener, but other than that, this is garbage. The Elimination Chamber match was badly booked. Bobby Lashley should not have won. So, you know, it's just... Yeah, what else do you say about this pay-per-view? I mean, you have... Let's see. Mike Knox and Kelly Kelly versus Kevin Thorne and Ariel. Elijah Burke and Sylvester Turkey versus the FBI. I mean, I like the full-blooded Italians, don't get me wrong, but come on. Who wants to see Elijah Burke? So, yeah, this was just a complete failure of a pay-per-view, and I've only watched it once all the way through. It was really hard to sit through. It really was. But let me know what your guys' list would be. I hope you guys enjoyed. For now, this has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.